The headlines of this bulletin. The origin, return and trip to Ông Đưa Victory Relic Zone in Định Môn, Thới Lai Suburban District. 6 teams from Cần Thơ City competing at the International Robothon Contest 2023 in Malaysia have won the awards, including one champion. According to Cần Thơ City's Statistics Department, the Consumer Price Index of Cần Thơ City in the first quarter of 2023 increased by 0.78% against the previous quarter and 1.66% against the corresponding period last year. Hello, and it's good to see you back here in this edition of Cần Thơ News and Top News today. The permanent board of Thới Lai Suburban District Youth Union has recently held the origin returning trip to Ông Đưa Victory Relic Zone in Định Môn, Thới Lai Suburban District. Youth Union members in participation recalled historical meanings of Ông Đưa Victory, which contributed to making the glorious historical page of Cần Thơ City's armed forces. At the same time, the participants lit incense at graves of heroes and war martyrs who rested in the Ông Đưa Victory Relic Zone. This is the activity in honor of the 92nd founding anniversary of Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union, March 26, 1931, March 26, 2023, and the 20th anniversary of Century Run Cần Thơ City, January 1st, 2004, January 1st, 2024. On the same day, the Youth Union of Thới Lai Suburban District began planting more than 400 green trees on Định Môn route, Định Môn, Thới Lai Suburban District. More than 3,500 culture and music activities on historical events for Youth Union members and youngsters have been conducted by Youth Unions at all levels in Cần Thơ City in the past 5 years. Notably, the models called the Handbook of Alcohol Teachings, Diary of Following Alcohol Teachings, and a book set of youngsters have had nearly 15,000 titles of books. These books tell about the history, the political and revolutionary career of President Ho Chi Minh. Besides, there has been a forum called The Youth of Cần Thơ Studies and Follows Alcohol Teachings, published on the Bulletin of Tây Đô Youth and the electronic webpage of Cần Thơ City Youth Union. On March 27th morning, the party committee of the business bloc of Cần Thơ City opened the first political training course in 2023 for new party members. Before being a party member, the trainee had followed the training course on the brief history of Vietnam Communist Party, the basic contents of the platform for building the nation in the transitional period to socialism, status of Vietnam Communist Party, and orientations to become a member of Vietnam Communist Party. At this type's training course, more than 100 new party members have conducted 10 topics on basic and core issues of Marx-Leninism, Ho Chi Minh ideology, basic issues of Vietnam revolutionary viewpoints, organizing and operating principles of the party and party building tasks at grassroots level. The course lasts from March 27 to 31st, 2023. 300 students of Cần Thơ University of Technology have recently been propagated to heighten awareness of HIV, introduced and provided with services within the HIV/AIDS control program for students. At the event, 300 students were popularized knowledge of preventive treatment before being exposed to HIV transmission by ARV, safe-sexual intercourse, and fashion performances. This is one of the propaganda activities that create a healthy playground and have students raise awareness of HIV/AIDS control, lead an active life, protect themselves, their families, and society. 6 teams from Cần Thơ City competing at the International Robothon Contest 2023 in Malaysia have won awards, including one champion. This year's contest themed Second Earth aims to reflect the human desires to explore and master space in celestial bodies other than Earth. Candidates in the competition will be students between the ages of 8 and 15. Most notably, the STEM Robotics Toolkit Leanboard has been introduced in this year's event for the first time after it was developed by a team of experts and engineers of DTT Vietnam Technology Joint Stock Company. All 6 teams from Cần Thơ have won awards in the competition, especially Khánh Lam and Minh Quân, both from Bình Thủy Primary School, excellently won the championship. Other teams from Cần Thơ also won 1 first, 1 second, and 3 distinction awards for the third prize at the primary level. The only junior high school student from Cần Thơ City, Khu Quốc Bảo, won the excellence or the encouragement prize. Following is good news in the educational area also at the national contest called Traffic Safety for Tomorrow's Smile at the high school level in 2022-2023 school year. Cần Thơ City has won 57 awards, including 1 first and 1 second. This is an annual contest on traffic safety for students and teachers at junior and senior secondary education levels held by the Education and Training Ministry. The Traffic Safety for Tomorrow's Smile contest launched in early December 2022 through the participation of majority of students and teachers at the junior and senior secondary education levels across the country. This year's contest took place in just one round, with questions in the form of multiple choice revolving around traffic safety knowledge, roadway traffic law, and writing on how to solve traffic cases. Nearly 590 dengue fever cases have been recorded in Cần Thơ City so far this year. These cases were mainly in Ninh Kiều, Thốt Nốt, Cái Răng, and Cờ Đỏ districts. In March alone, Cần Thơ recorded 295 dengue fever cases, a rise of 84 cases against the previous month. To actively prevent the possibility of the outbreak of dengue fever in the early rainy season, while closely watching and preventing a widespread outbreak, the health center conducted a community-based campaign of killing mosquito larvae in control of dengue fever and Zika fever. Cần Thơ City Center for Disease Control also boosted joint efforts with districts to catch the mosquito larva index in districts where dengue fever usually occurs for resolution. According to Cần Thơ City's Statistics Department, the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, of Cần Thơ City in the first quarter of 2023 increased by 0.78% against the previous quarter and 1.66% against the corresponding period last year. Prices of most goods and services items have increased, especially food drink items, foodstuff, consumer goods, cosmetics, and fresh flowers. The price increase was seen in the month of traditional Tết, mid-lunar January, Valentine's Day, and International Women's Day due to the strong demand for goods on these occasions. 3 groups of items that have settled price in comparison with that in the previous months are medicine, medical services, telecommunication, and educational services. With them to tap limit the demand for capital loans from rice businesses and producers, especially in the winter-spring crop 2023, Vietnam State Bank has just issued an official letter requesting credit organizations and branches of Vietnam State Bank in Mekong regional branches and cities to accelerate the capitalization for the rice business. Accordingly, credit organizations must balance their capital sources, simplify procedures, and shorten approval time, actively work with rice producers and businesses to remove difficulties for clients and create favorable conditions for clients to make access to the capital sources, especially those who need capital to procure rice for reserves and export in the winter-spring rice crop 2023. In the last minutes, let's look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Kênh News. If you want to watch again English bulletin, please visit our website int'l.tv.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.